Hello. A very long time ago, from 1973 to 1977, my family and I lived in a house. It's here in Bean Station. It wasn't this house, it was another house. And my parents were scared of their landlords. I'm not going to mention the landlords' names. I don't want to possibly embarrass their family members if they see this. But Mom and Dad was afraid of these landlords. They were afraid that if they didn't do certain things, they might evict us and we wouldn't have a home to live in. Okay, one thing was this. I don't think any grocery stores does this anymore, but back then, if you spent $10 or more in a grocery store, you could get other items cheaper. And Mom and Dad always spent more than $10, but the landlady would make Mom get those special deals for her. Mom could have used those deals, gotten those items cheaper, but no, her landlady made her get it for her because Mom and Dad were afraid, well, if we don't, they'll kick us out. And also, we would give our table scraps to our landlords for their pigs. Every day, Dad would put our table scraps in a red bucket and walk across the road and give it to our landlords. And then when we bought this house in 1977, the landlady thought Dad was going to continue giving her our table scraps. She actually thought that he would drive from this house to her house with table scraps. She actually believed that he would spend the gas money and go to that trouble. She actually believed that. And when we were about to move, she handed Dad that red bucket, and he said, I got no need for that bucket. And well, her husband started dying laughing because he knew it was ridiculous as well. But yeah, these landlords, they weren't perfect. Mom and Dad was scared of them. And a really bad thing that happened was that when we moved into their house, was what we got roaches. We got roaches, and because Mom and Dad brought our furniture and the stove and refrigerator out here, we brought the roaches out here, and I was finally able to get rid of the roaches in 2017, but until 2017, I was plagued by roaches. But thank God I'm not plagued any longer. So it wasn't the greatest thing when they moved into that house, but they had been kicked out of another house and they did need a place to live, and that was the only place they could find. And as I said, they were frightened of the landlords. That's why they did those things. Well, this has been my video. Thanks for watching.